What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking? It's Willy Wonka Wednesday. We're getting it, right? This one, again, these are one of, obviously, they're all old. He's not even doing the phone calls anymore. I think his lawyers told him to shut his ass up. This one is called Prison Gangs. All lockdowns end like this. I'm interested to hear. I think he's only been through one lockdown. So I want to hear what he has to say about all lockdowns and how all lockdowns end. Let's see.
Say you're walking in the block. It's a 270 block. The front door opens. It's a metal door. You walk under the gun tower. There's a clear walkway, a catwalk, that he can drop a grenade on you. He can shoot down at you, whatever. This is the second highest security of any block in the penitentiary.
Technically the third. The shoe would be considered the highest security, and then a level 4 180, and then a level 4 270. But let's see what he's talking about.
It's a 4-yard. This is Sentinella C yard.
He was never in Sentinella C yard. His property card was put out there. He was never in Sentinella C yard. But let's go. I digress.
4-yard. Walking under the gun tower. He's watching you. You walk through the sally port. The gunner's on top of you. You come into the block. Straight ahead of you is B side, B section. On your left is A section. On the right is C section. I'm in cell 252, the top.
Oh my God. Anybody that's been to a level 4 270, get at me in the comments about that. He was in cell 252, guys. 252. So he was outside of the building. Because every building in a level 4 270 stops at cell 250 and 150 for the first tier. And 250 would be somewhere outside the building. No cell. He's just sleeping on the yard. So how you got a 51 and a 52? There's no cells out there. This is why I don't know how old this video is. This is why I started roasting this dude. To the layman, somebody that's never been in a level 4 270, they would believe, okay, it goes to 252, right? It's 50 cells is basically what it is, right? But so the 52 cells for the building he was in, they added 2 cells, and he's in both of them, whichever one he wants. From day to day, he chooses. 252 is amazing.
On your left is A section. On the right is C section. I'm in cell 252, the top right, top tier C section. It's about to crack. We've been on a lockdown for over 8 months. There was racial tension during this time, like every fucking time. How did this happen? How on the street? In my wildest dreams, I could never imagine this. That on the street, the only lockdown that's ever happened on the street ends with racial tension, just like they all do in the penitentiary.
What is he? When was he locked down on the streets over racial tension? Where did that happen? Did it make the news? See, this is where Ben Fajuli gets his shit from. Let me rewind that for a second. Let me hear that again.
That on the street, the only lockdown that's ever happened on the street ends with racial tension, just like they all do in the penitentiary. Why did they all end this way? The point is...
Wait a minute. Okay, so we already addressed the lockdown on the streets and racial tension. How does a lockdown end with racial tension? Usually you go on lockdown due to racial tension and somebody acted on that tension. Let me figure out how they all end on racial tension. Because you can go on lockdown. So I don't know how they do it now, but before you hit your own people, you went on lockdown for 2 weeks. Was there racial tension then when you hit your own people and you were coming off lockdown? Like, how does that apply?
As we're about to come out, we're hoping, me and my celly are like, motherfucker, he better crack A-side first. We don't want to lose our lives over this shit. It's just some penitentiary politics. Fuck. Motherfuckers
He was scared to go out.
at this time, they took our toothbrushes away. They were giving us these anti-shank toothbrushes that you just barely can put on your thumb and brush your teeth with, because motherfuckers were taking all their toothbrushes and melting razor blades 5 at a time in the toothbrush, making tomahawks.
Again, he wasn't on a level 4 ever. You're on a level 4, you're cutting your desk, your locker, your bunk. Like, why would you make a tomahawk? He was never anywhere serious, guys. Never.
And whacking the shit out of people, slicing their faces, cutting their necks. Motherfuckers were getting whacked straight up. At this point, we were on lockdown for racial tension between the homies and the blacks, and we all went on lockdown because it kicked off between the whites, homies, and blacks.
Never happened. That never happened. Ay, Wesley Watson. He's writing a movie. He's trying to get a script made. Somebody contact him. Hey, can we make a movie out of this bullshit? Yeah, we can. He has to scream. He's always screaming and farting when he screams.
Racial tension is the biggest bullshit because broad generalizations are the epitome of ignorance. At this point, I had many people I respected and admired on the other side of the day room. The other side of the day room meaning the Asians, blacks, and northerners. Many people.
There were no northerners in Centinela. I don't think there in the history of Centinela, I don't think there's ever been northerners in that prison. I know for Calipatria, I think they sent a busload down there of northerners one time. But you know, on the yard he's in, the building he's in, where there's 2 extra cells that never exist in any other prison, there's also northerners there. His story makes a lot of sense. Oh, and the whites and the southerners got off together against another group. Oh, okay.
People I fucked with and respected. And at this point, you're just like, this is fucking bullshit. The politics are making me pick a side. I ain't fucking sick of this shit. So I'm just sick of seeing it out here.
But wait, so he's not the shot caller in this one? Huh. So he's just average Joe? And his voice doesn't carry any weight? And he's just sick of it. And luckily he's in cell 252, so he's outside of the building. And he's hoping that they open A section so the stuff jumps off and then he can stay safe. Great story, Wes. You're a convict. I see why you put convict on your license plate.
It's the biggest bullshit because if the tension don't come from us being dumb fucks about dope and money and shit on the street, look at this other way it comes from. One time, same fucking shit, different yard. We're on lockdown. Mm-hmm. The cop comes and hits our cell. My cellie at the time is having some emotional bitch-made fucking feelings about the cop hitting our cell. And when the cop hits our cell, he has to have words with him. He has to talk shit to that cop about how he tossed our cell. And the cop goes, I got you, young. I got you. Hold on one second. And for the next 45 minutes, he goes and tosses the next 2 black cells down the way, taking their shit, taking their dope, and gets a cell phone.
Guys, are you believing any of this stuff? So he tells Young, he never says names though, but his cellie's name was Young. So he told Young, I got you, and he knew that there was dope and a cell phone in the black cell 2 cells down. And he went and got it. It's amazing.
So then he tells those cops, this cop tells those blacks in those cells that you just got your dope and you just got your cell phone taken because that white boy wouldn't shut his fucking mouth and disrespected me. He played us against each other.
So in the real world, if they catch you with dope and a cell phone, especially the dope, you go to the hole. He wouldn't have been able to say that to him. They would have cuffed him up, escorted him down to the cages. Medical comes and does their 7219 report. Make sure there's no injuries. You get cleared for AdSeg housing. They take you over to AdSeg and put you in a cell. But in this one, you know, you get to get caught with dope and a cell phone and then go back to your cell and the cops get to play you. It's a trip.
He played us against each other for no fucking reason. We were already living a fucked up life just trying to make it. And this lockdown was just for an institutional search. This one wasn't for any racial tension on the yard, so he just caused it. So what they do is they cause that racial tension between us so that it kicks off. Because guess what they get when we're on lockdown? Guess what the COs get when we're on lockdown?
What?
They get hazard pay.
Yeah.
They get double pay and they do less work. It's insane.
I would have to disagree again. Again, he's never been on a lockdown in California. So on a regular day, COs do absolutely nothing. They babysit. They do the count. Oof, a lot of work. They unlock the closet so the guys can get the mops and brooms and shit. Damn, it's a lot of work. They sit in the office all day, eating, farting, laughing, joking. And when they release yard, they pat a couple, they pat dudes down. Yeah, that's all real hard. Now, when we're on lockdown, the cops still have to do the count, which apparently is hard work, right? They have to sweep the tiers because there's no porters out. After chow, they have to come sweep the tier. They also have to bring all the food to us, pass out all the trays, which for them, that's hard work. That it really is. They also have to pick the trays up. It's a lot more work for them on lockdown. But according to Wes, I guess the tiers magically sweep themselves and the food is delivered by genies. Okay.
So they would force these long lockdowns to get double pay and do less work. They don't have to fuck with us. No cops are getting taken off on. They have less fucking drama and they get paid double because just simply they were able to get us to go against each other. They were able to get us to go against each other.
Like that.
Now at this point, on a 4-yard, these motherfuckers are pissed. My boy comes up. He's a porter at the time. They're doing a lift plan. So a lift plan means they start to let some people out. And the homie Matt was trusted by the COs. There's always someone who gains a little bit of trust, either a MAC rep for each race, called a MAC rep, who speaks for the races, or just...
MAC is Men's Advisory Council. Oh, shit, hold on, let me see.
MAC rep for each race, called a MAC rep, who speaks for the races, or just someone who's trusted to be a...
The MAC rep doesn't speak for anybody. In a lot of places for a long time, Southerners and Northerners didn't participate in the MAC committees. Certain places Southerners did, and it was utilized as a way to get a homie to be able to walk from building to building. That was it, manipulation. But most of the time, as far as Southerners and Northerners, they didn't participate in the MAC committees because when somebody's going to have to get snatched up off the yard, a lot of times the administration would snatch up the Mexican MAC reps, whether they were Southern or Northern, if there was an issue with those groups. And so those two groups were like, the fuck am I going to participate in this for? They're not shot callers. They're just like, there's meetings and the cops say, this is what we want to do, this and that. And then they go and they tell everybody, hey, this is what they want to do. That's what a MAC rep is. We call them smack reps. I was never a MAC rep.
Porter to get let out to clean and deliver trays. So Matt was a porter at the time during this lift plan. So Matt comes over after Steve talks shit to the CO and he kicks a piece under the door. 10-inch bone crusher. Fucking sick as fuck with the handle on it. And says, put your fucking boots on, Wood. I'm going to get your door cracked and we're going to go handle business.
Wait a minute. So they didn't use a toothbrush, a tomahawk, a toothbrush with 5 razors on it? They had a 10-inch piece, but they were burning. Okay, yeah, this story makes a lot of sense.
That cop disrespected you. I got you. Lace the fuck up. We're going right now. That fool just pees his pants. That fool Steve pees his pants and he goes, it's not that serious. So that's how it is in the pen. If it's not that serious, you don't fucking speak on it. If you ain't ready to die for it, you ain't ready to ride for it. That's it. A lot of people found out the hard way when I was down about speaking on shit they ain't willing to die for. They ended up in a fucked off place.
Of course.
The thing is
what is the
you
thing?
just gotta know when it's time to fucking let the fuck go of the broad generalizations.
Okay, boom. He did it for me. I'm letting the fuck go of this here. This here is Boulder Dash, we're going to call it. Boulder Dash. It's a bunch of weedy, bunch of hot air, bunch of bullshit. It's crazy to me that this dude blew up back then telling these stories. And this is the stuff, this back then when I used to roast him, this is when I used to get heat from the people that were paying $40,000 a month for him to yell at them. You're not doing nothing but hating. He's changing my life. He's changing your bank account. He made up complete lies out of thin air. Doesn't even know how a building is set up. And people were looking at him like, damn, that dude really did hard time. He was in gyms and shit. He was out of state. It's a privilege. He had a boombox and a PlayStation probably. You don't get that in California. But those private prisons, they give you whatever. Just program. Wow. Anyways, we had fun. We had fun, hopefully. That's my video for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.